joining us. My name's Rachel and I'm here today joined by...
I'm Heather and I've come as a volunteer to help Rachel.
And actually we both love mackerel pate, so we're going to make that together today. It's the kind of thing you'd usually make at home, wouldn't you?
I do, yes.
And what time of day would you usually have that?
Lunchtime.
Okay,
Yeah.
Me too. It also makes a brilliant snack, afternoon snack, morning snack, or even like a little appetizer. So we're going to kind of make a nice big bowl of it and then we're going to portion out bits of how much we want today. So first thing we will do is take our oily fish. We've got some mackerel, as I said, today. You could also make it with perhaps some canned mackerel, canned sardines, or even if you want to make sort of like a plant-based dip, we've also got some broad beans which you could also mash up with the kind of similar ingredients that we have today, but just making a plant-based version of this sort of dip. What we're going to do first is we're going to take the skin off the mackerel, and if you don't mind just cutting up a little bit of dill, you can do it however you want to, basically. So this kind of oily fish, we recommend you have at least one portion a week, and it's high in omega-3 long-chain fatty acids, which are thought to be good for your heart health and your brain health too. Okay, and one of the reasons we want to have dill in, maybe other spices such as the chilli we have here as well, is because as we age, and as we can find actually, don't know if you find this, but your kind of taste and smell can kind of decrease a little bit. You might find a difference.
I haven't at the moment, no.
Are you a fan of kind of seasoning things and spices and stuff anyway?
In fact, I put horseradish in mine when
that's a fantastic
make
idea.
Mackerel pate.
Yeah, it gives it like a nice tang to it, a nice strong flavour.
Yes. Or even wasabi.
So do you kind of change it up differently each time you make it?
Yes, depends on how strong I want it to be, really.
Yeah, brilliant. Yes, I think the strong flavours are a really nice way to go, and we've also got some lemon in there. So just to kind of avoid adding like extra salt or anything like that, we're going to try and pack a punch in with all these kind of chilies and like herbs and that kind of sourness from the lemon. So that's what we're going to go for. Now we will pop the dill into the bowl, and then if you take one fillet and I'll take one fillet, and we can just basically break it up with our hands.
Whoops.
Yep, or it might break up on its own. And this in here. Okay. And do you prefer to buy your mackerel like this kind of pre-cooked?
Yes, I like smoked mackerel like this, and this one I think has got peppers on it.
It does, yeah, which I think is a nice little, adds a bit more flavour to it. And I do think it's very easy to buy it like this, but also obviously the canned stuff works really well as well.
I've never used a can.
Really? Do you have like tuna and things at home? You
I have tuna, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've actually got some sardines here you can try if you want to as well. Do like a sardine mix on it. So now we have our oily fish and our dill in the bowl. Do you want to squeeze some lemon in?
Yes.
There's a little fork there. I thought if we do that now, then we kind of don't have the risk of all the pips going in once everything else is in there. That's brilliant. Okay, so what we actually want to do with this dip is kind of add a bit more protein to it. So we are going to add some quark today to it. So this is kind of like a cottage cheese without the lumps, and it's high in protein and kind of gives a lovely creamy texture. You use cream cheese at home, don't you?
I do,
which
yes.
is also lovely.
I've never used quark, so I'm quite interested in this.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant actually. A lot of the recipes we've made today, you'll find it's very versatile. So we've used it in quite a few different things, and it just means when you're buying something, you know it's not going to go to waste because you're constantly using it. So if you want to grab that fork, you'll find quite quickly, because the fish is so soft itself, it kind of becomes a really nice creamy mix.
I must admit, at home I put it in the food processor. It's done very quickly.
Yeah, that's a great idea too. How long does it take in the food processor?
Oh, half a minute?
We should time you doing this as well, because I would argue this is also quite quick if you've not got one. Do you like spicy?
I do. I like spicy food.
Oh yeah, horseradish. So this is actually a lovely combination of foods here together, because we have the oily fish actually very high in vitamin D.
Oh, vitamin D, that's interesting, Rachel, because I have to have vitamin D in my diet because I've been diagnosed with early osteoporosis. So it's very important that I look after my bones, so this would be good for me to eat.
It would actually, it's really brilliant for that. In fact, actually funny you say that. We've also got some quark as well, which is very high in calcium, so it's also very good for you to have that
That's
mixed
good
in.
for bones.
Yep, brilliant. And also we have, we're serving this with some wholemeal pitta.
Right, Rachel, help yourself.
Thank you, Heather. Taste test. I'm having the pitta style. Great snack. Thank you very much for making it with us. That's delicious.
It's nice.
It's really nice to share one of our favourite meals together as well.
Thank you, Rachel. It's lovely.
Thank you. It's really nice to share things together. It just makes everything taste better, doesn't it?